we need to do what we can to bring in that next generation.
Well, in general, if you know nothing about a person except they're a hunter, they're probably all right.
You're going to have something in common in a hurry.
They're probably all right.
No better way to get to know somebody than a hunt camp. Most people would probably assume that you can't travel without it, but it seems like you do quite a bit. How do you mix that up or decide when to and when not to?
Well, I don't have it now at all. I had it, I had it when my father was president.
I'm security.
Yeah, Chez is my bodyguard.
Wow.
You don't have to run fast. You just have to be able to, like a brisk walk, and you can get right around Chez. No, so I had it. I was told I was the number 2 most threatened person, in government and under their protection or something like that when my father was president. And it was just hard to do some things that I do with people. You can't.
Like if you're stalking an elk, you don't want 2 Secret Service guys.
Well, I actually have a story about that. I was out on an elk hunt, archery elk hunt, and like 2 guys show up in full suits with like MP5s because we were in like the middle of nowhere and the Trump country kind of place. And like I'm going in on this elk to, bugling in the distance and everything like that with a bow, and there's 2 dudes with an MP5 in full suits, like 15 yards behind me. I'm like, hey guys, like I need a little space. They're like, what kind of space? Like 20 or 30 yards? I was like, no, 1,000 yards. I need like 1,000 yards of space.
I know a girl named Dee Dee. She's a good friend of mine, living on the bayous in Evangeline. Pretty as a picture in a magazine, about the prettiest little thing you ever seen. Back up on the muddy water, down where the big fish go.
Why do you do this? Why did you decide to make this your career? And
passion of it, that's it. I mean, I'm from here and grew up here, and never dreamed that I'd be able to make a living for my family and provide for my family. If you ever find something to do to make a living doing what you love, it's not work. I guess the passion kind of overrides all the trials and tribulations. So.
It's like a fraternity here that you have with the guides. I mean, it's like you're either in or you're out. Like this, it's almost like you got a pledge to be a part of this deal, right? And once you're in, it's family.
It's kind of like that.
You won't never find love like a bayou girl. We'll be sitting in a shotgun cabin, sipping a little sherry wine. Sure do have some fun, sure do have a real good time. Laughing and singing, I guarantee. Till the end of life.
Ready to go? Get him. You got it again. Axel, boom.
Junior, did you hit one?
I was going for the clump of 3 at the same time, and like 3 shots went off, and just that first 3 birds just,
They rained out?
First 2 get to you guys. Got to handicap everything for Chez.
Hey, can you start pronouncing Chez a little bit more distinctly so they're not thinking you're saying Chad?
Yeah.
I want to make sure that they know you're teasing Chez.
Call him Cheese. That's what my boys call him, Cheese.
Cheese.
You won't never find love like a bayou girl. There ain't nothing in the world.
Kill him.
Ain't nothing like a bayou girl.
We definitely took some deep.
I actually had the decency.
I appreciate that. I saw
you
that.
saw me wait. I was like, I got this thing dead to rights. I just waited for it to go about a foot over the decoys. Smoke them.
A few barrels down there went.
Those guys were focused on the first ones. I barely got that last one. I'm leaning over, so
Last night and the night before, two different individuals, and both of them started the conversation with the same sentence and sentiments. Thank you for what you do for us.
Yeah.
That could either mean I'm a Republican and thank you for what you do for politics, or that could be I'm a hunter and thank you for your voice in Safari Club International and the NRA, and your dad speaks at the NRA, you speak at SCI every year, you speak all over the place on behalf of hunters in Second Amendment. There's a difference there, the politics, and then here. How do you transition over to this side in the hunting? What do you? I don't need you to give us a laundry list of what you're fighting for, but how does that correlate when somebody says thank you for what you do? If they are talking about for the hunters, the outdoorsmen, the men and women that enjoy the outdoors.
No, listen, it means the world to me. I've seen again, what they try to portray hunting as. If I look at what's going on, in society as a whole, and I say, man, we'd be a lot better off if every kid got their ass off a couch, away from a video game and got into the woods or onto the range or onto a lake or a stream or just into the outdoors in general. And all the things I learned, patience, perseverance, the discipline, for all of those sports. And I think it's the greatest lesson we could actually give to our kids, especially in sort of this instant gratification world. Everyone's always winning everything, and participation medals are abound. Hunting's the most purest form of all of that stuff, and getting away from that, and around a campfire everyone's the same and equal, and it's a great thing. So I'm happy to. I've taken plenty of heat for that. I've lost a lot of sort of business by being vocal about it, and I've been told that. But the reality is, there comes a point in life, and there probably comes a point in even civilizations where you actually got to stand up, or you're going to wake up one day and it's going to be too late. So I'm happy to do that, even if it's probably been, a detriment, to me in many respects, from a business standpoint. But politics would have been significantly worse than that. I'm still doing that because it matters to me.
He's too damn high. Everything around here's too damn high. Everything around here's too damn high.
Oh, nice shooting, boys.
Everything around here's too damn high.
Right here.
Well, I'm still breathing, yes, I can't complain about these girls spinning round.
Axel.
Flat broken, busted, my chips are down. Somehow I keep getting by. Everything around here's too damn high. Everything around here's too damn high. All the gas and the rent.
She's spraying on it.
Kill him.
Hey, was that pretty?
That was beautiful. Hey, Don, did you hit that? Who hit that? That picture?
I did.
Oh, I did.
Look out.
Boy, that was pretty, huh?
That was nice.
In that blue sky, huh, Chad?
Gotta find a way along to make it through. And my check ain't stretching far enough these days. Feel like a fool. Everything around here's too damn high. Everything around.
Kill him.
Oh, my goodness. Nice.
Girls, till I finally found one that'll rock my world. I said, come on, darling, let's go for a ride. You got the rhythm that caught my eye. You wanna dance, I wanna play. Come on, baby, walk this way. Yeah. I'm a wild horse and I like to play. Come on, country girl, giddy up. It's a northern tradition party. Fill my cup. Come on,
Very efficient.
Very efficient, baby. 3 shot, 3 down, mount up.
come on, giddy up.
Been a guide at Honey Break for 8 years?
8 years.
You still love it?
Every day. Almost a day. Still can't. When it closes January 29th, wish it was opening the next day.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So these 60 days are your favorite time of the year?
Yep. But I like getting everything ready.
What's your favorite thing about being a professional guide?
Watching smiles on other people's faces. Watching kids. Watch the dogs work every day. Good calling. A lot of people don't get to see what we see every day.
We've got a really, really good group of guys. We spend more time this time of year with each other than we do our own families. So yeah, you have to have that brotherhood, I guess you'd say, to be able to do this. So we expect a lot of each other, and when one of us gets down or sick or whatever, the other one picks up the slack. So.
Kill him. The mallard's on. How many are there?
I don't know.
5?
I know I killed 3.
1, 2, 3 right here, 4 right there, 5 right there, 6 right there, 7 right there, 8 behind us. 8 dead ducks in that flock. Just smoked them. Honey Break is always an unbelievable place. Want to say a big thank you to Chess McDowell for putting this together with Delta Waterfowl. What chapter is it, Chess?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina, Delta Waterfowl. Don Trump Jr. was gracious enough to help donate this hunt package. And we got our buyers right here supporting conservation, supporting duck hunting. Thank you, Delta Waterfowl. Thank you, Drew Keith, David Cahill, everybody, the entire crew here at Honey Break.
Well, leaving the birds smart enough to know where to go when the weather gets colder. Why not make it sooner than later? What you say we get closer to the equator? Yeah. Come on. You can have a little fruit stand down by the bay. Out front a little blues band, make a little pay.
Is hunting in trouble? What do we have to pay attention to and be responsible for as hunters right now? And how can we secure this lifestyle and this heritage and this just such the sacred part of who we are for generations to come?
Listen, I think there's definitely aspects of it that are in jeopardy. I mean, there's sort of the constant attacks. You see it. You know, they ain't just going after guys, you know, shooting bears or like it's just there's always going to be sort of a death by 1,000 cuts. We've seen that. You know, we need to do what we can to bring in that next generation. And you sort of said it earlier, actually. You just brought up the word mentor. You know, we need to do a better job of doing that. I think, you know, the generation, you know, or two ahead of us, you know, hunting camp sort of became, you know, just drinking and smoking around the thing and getting away from your wives, and we're not going to really bring the kids because that'll be a drag. We have to go out of our way to bring in not only our kids, but like other people's kids. And the reality is, you know, especially hunting, it's sort of intimidating to start if you don't have a basis to go with. Like, you know, so like if everyone can be a mentor to someone and take, you know, try to do that. I mean, you know, Mike Johnson does that so well down in North Carolina with Cross Trail Outfitters, like bringing kids that may not have otherwise gotten into it. Like they see it and like, you're not only, you know, making an outdoorsman, and even if it's not something they get that into, you're getting rid of enemies. And you know, once they get a little bit of that taste of it, it's amazing how quickly their mindset changes on the whole thing. And so we have to do that. If we're just out there, well, it's more fun if I just go with my buddies and we just do this. It's like, it's great, but like, you know, all of these things are numbers games. The antis, everyone else, you know, whether it's anti-2A, anti-hunting, anti-everything, anti-freedom, they are plentiful, they are organized, and they are after everything that we believe in and everything that we hold dear daily. That's their hobby. That's their passion. It's what they do. Like, we got to get together. We got to make sure, you know, we're smart about it. We got to make sure we bring more people in. We got to function as mentors. We got to get young people into it. We got to get women into it. And if we do that, you know, there's great hope. But that means that everyone basically has to be a little selfless and get out there and try to do that.
Like Don said, we've got to be selfless about it. If we're going to get the next generation outside, we've got to dedicate the time and resources to do it. Of course, kids are going to play sports. Kids are going to do this or that. We have to take time. We have to take vacation days, take time away, spend money to make sure the kids get outside. And because it doesn't just build hunters, and forget hunting. Take hunting out of it. Yeah, that's a great skill. It's great to have a hunting buddy down the road, whatever. Take that out of it. It teaches them discipline. It teaches them respect. You know, you were talking earlier about the type of people Don meets in camp and who buys these hunts and things like that. Well, in general, if you know nothing about a person except they're a hunter, they're probably all right.
You're going to have something in common in a hurry.
They're probably all right.
No better way to get to know somebody than at hunt camp.
Welcome to the Duck Camp. I'm glad you came. Come on now. Welcome to